Who asked for this? Not me. The Rage, Carrie 2. The sequel that does make sense, but in the most easy way to make a sequel as can possibly be kind of way. And why is Carrie's name in the title? Raging Rachel would have been a better title. The plot. Rachel is the outcast in school. She is constantly bullied and ridiculed for her appearance. Gee, sounds like someone else we know. Anyway, Jesse Ryan, played by Jason London, is literally the nicest jock in any horror movie ever, and asks Rachel to go out with him. No one twists his arm. This time, the nice guy is legitimately attracted to her. However, the pretty girls and jock friends of Ryan must set an example, and God, I hate teenage movies like this. Let us just get these negatives out of the way. The story is crap. The twist is yawn-inducing, and a majority of the characters are either annoying as hell or complete assholes. I really hate people like the bullies in this movie. Not because they're mean, but because they get overdramatic about what they can't have, or are evil when they get what they want, and they want it all and more. So, snobs. The story is just typical high school drama, which worked in the first, because it had a certain charm and a lack of whiners besides that one character we all know and hate. Of course. But when the first movie featured her, it worked because the surrounding characters were not as annoying as her, which made her seem like a complete piece of shit. Much like her character was supposed to be. Here, every bully is a complete piece of douchey shit. Spoilers. A big bomb drops on Rachel, and it's not the least bit shocking to me. Her father was a pig and slept with more than one woman, and had more than one kid. Oh, and spoilers. Also, those bad jocks are fucking monsters. They act like animals when excited, and in a sick and twisted mood. I'm surprised they didn't throw poop at Rachel. Monkeys and shit and all. Now let's put all the negatives aside. The acting and effects are all good. Shitty characters who have decent actors and actresses portraying them is quite impressive. No one flat out sucks, surprisingly. This could have either been the shortest review I've done in a while, or I can talk a bit more before we get to the gore. I do like the romance subplot. And the fact that they brought the character of Sue Snell back and had her be played yet again by Amy Irving is fantastic. I am glad both those stories were the main focus. Otherwise, the whole movie would have fallen apart. Pacing is not an issue with this movie. It is an hour and 45 minutes or so, and never did I feel bored. Every scene felt needed. The climax to Carrie 2 is rushed and repetitive. It is not like Rachel had time to work on her telekinesis. Carrie struggled all throughout the first movie, and the payoff was way more rewarding. Here, it is like they couldn't wait to get to the bloody goods. Speaking of the bloody goods, the gore, the effects. The climax is much bloodier than the first, obviously. There were some shocking casualties, and even an unexpected death. Impaling, slicing, and crushing are abound. Most of the gore is practical and it looks great. Even the CG gore scene involving eyes was quite graphic. The MPAA rated this movie R and had it contain strong graphic horror, violence, and gore. It wasn't that gory, but it wasn't tame by any stretch. The musical score, the songs are 90s, and the score was okay. I can't remember any of it offhand, but I wasn't annoyed by it. I remember that. unlike all the flashbacks to the first Carrie movie that serve as quick jump scares. Just because you own the goddamn footage to Carrie doesn't mean you have to blast it on screen for effect. One thing I forgot to mention is that Rachel's best friend kills herself in the beginning, but it is never really explained why. Was it over the guy she thought she was going steady with? I need conclusive answers for things like that, and so do we all. The film overall just left me wanting more. The twist did suck, but it was a twist and the shock value was there. After I thought about it for a bit, I came to the realization that, yeah, it's an easy way to get a sequel to connect to the original movie. It is entertaining enough for me not to hate it, but I did expect and want more. Overall, I give The Rage Carrie 2 a 2.5 out of 5. Lion Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Entertainment. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below and to leave comments and subscribe.